Hello everyone, welcome back to PLC Automation. In the previous lessons, we created our first PLC program. We added a function block and controlled the fan from an HMI. Today we are going to improve this project by adding a timer. The fan will not start, so the fan will not start immediately anymore. And instead of it will start after a short delay using a tone timer. Okay, and these timers, the tone timers, uh, all of timers are one of the most important functions in PLC programming and are used in almost every industrial machines. um, So to add a tone timer in our function block, we are going to open our function block. First, so now at this moment, when we get a signal on our start button, when the start button gets through, so the fan will start directly, immediately, and we stop, and it stops directly. Okay. Now we are going to add a delay start. So after when we are going to start our motor, it should take around 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and then the motor should start. Okay. In Siemens TIA Portal, tone means timer on delay. Let me where the timer here. Tone generated on delay. Timer on delay. Right? So the tone timer we are going to add into our function block, and we are going to choose multi-instance, and we are just going to say timer 1 instance, and we tap on OK. So now while we are starting our motor, so the fan will start immediately, and now we are going to replace this variable here from here. So now we Control X and we bring it here, and we take a copy of this button and we will put it here, and we can also add the same variable run latch here. In our tone timer, you will see the in that is this is enable input, and you have also the PT, it means the preset time, and we have the timer output, the Q, and we have also the ET, the elapsed time. So the PT should be the preset time. In the preset time, we are going to say time hashtag 5 seconds. Okay. After 5 seconds, the time will activate our motor. So let's start. And now I'm going to download our PLC into simulator. Or reinitialize. Okay, we are going to start our HMI. Since we have already prepared our HMI. Done. We have now our HMI started, so we will go online and you will see here. Okay, we start. It starts counting 5 seconds, and after 5 seconds our motor will turn into red. You see? And the same. Oh, but we have to recall it again. And now I'm going to stop. You will see. Okay, so and now we are going to put some variables to make it more professional. So here in the input we are going to add variables. We are going to say the preset time and the preset time, the data type we are going to choose timer, and in output time, come on, time, yes, it's time, not timer. And also here we are also going to put an output. We are going to select, name it elapsed time, and this is also time. So the preset time we are going to put it here, and the elapsed time we are going to put it here. Okay, so now our program is okay, and now we will go to OB1. In OB1 we need to update our function block, so we are going to update our function block. Just tap OK, and the second function block as well, here. And now we go to the instance data block of call 1, and we drag and drop the elapsed time, the preset time, and also elapsed time. And the second one, the same, the preset time and the elapsed time. And now, very important, we are going to on our screen. Before going to our screen, you are going to HMI Fun 1. We are going to add 2 more variables. So in Fun 1, we have the preset time, preset time, and we have the elapsed time. And we are going to connect them to our variables we have created in our function block. We go to the second one, preset time fan 2, elapsed time fan 2. We go to the instance data block fan 2, and we connect our instance variable to HMI tags. Right? So now we go to our screen, and we are going to connect. We are going to put to ion fields, We are going to give it a name, preset time. And the second one is elapsed time. Elapsed time. Okay. We go to properties. We say the weight should be around 1, the text format, and the middle appearance should be, this is in input, and this is in input. We give the time, and this is an output. All right, so we connect the first IO field to our fun1 preset time, right? And the second one, we are going to connect it the elapsed time. And we are just adjusting a little the value. All right, so I will make it a little bigger to here. Okay, I will put this to somewhere right here. Okay, and now I will select the text, just a little, yes, and the same. Okay, I will select both of them. I will make a copy. I will drag and drop in another box, and I will connect this variable, these boxes or IO field to fun2 variables. So now I go to fun2. This is my elapsed time fun2, and this one is my preset time. Preset time, but fun2. Alright, so now we have connected our IO field also to our function block. And we just go a little, give more space. Alright, so now we download our PLC into our simulator. We reinitialize our program, the data box. Since we do not have any error, we are going to start our HMI. Okay. Our HMI going to start in a minute. So now, for example, if I start my motor, the motor will start. But stop, stop, start, and stop. And I can choose also a time. I will say after 5 seconds. Start. It will count till 5000, and after that it will start. And here I will choose 10 seconds. The same with the second fan. We are going to say 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds it will start your motor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, after 10 seconds it starts your motor. So again, we will go to our function block, OB1, and we go online. And this timing you will also see here. So again, we will stop our motor, and this is now 0. This variable is the same variable we have connected to our elapsed time here. And now when I am going to start, it will start counting till 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds, it will start your motor. You see, true. And again, I will stop. This is false. Fan 1 is a stop. I will start it again. It will count till 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds, it becomes true. Okay. As simple as it is. And the second fan, it will start after 10 seconds. So while we are stopped, and now it counts to 10 seconds because it is 10 seconds set to here, and now we are going to, after 10 seconds, it will be true. Done. So this was our today's lesson. Remember, using timer in TIA Portal or in industrial automation is one of the most important topic. And also using a timer in your program is helping your program a lot. So this type of timers, you can use this type of timers anywhere in your project, and it's used in industry. You can use this, for example, delayed motor startings like we have right now, the application we are doing right now, the conveyor sequencing, pump protection, for example, alarm delays, and machine startup sequence. So learning timers is one of the first major steps towards a real industrial automation programming. So in this lesson, we learn how to use a tone timer in Siemens TIA Portal. We have created a delayed fun start, fun 1 and fun 2. We have also tested them and simulated them. It's working. It's working perfectly, and we monitor as well the timing. We set the time as well. So in the next lesson, we will continue building this project and learn even more PLC programming techniques. So thank you for watching. And of course, if you are not subscribed to this channel, do not forget to subscribe in order not to miss the upcoming videos. Have a great day. Bye bye.